Okay, I only have a few minutes here, so I'm gonna try to take this seat off. All right, I don't know if you can see in there. I have a light right here. That bolt and that one. Oops, that was bad camera work. Those are the bolts that we're gonna start with. That's gonna be the back. I think we're gonna have to take this off to be able to pop this up. Maybe take that off. So we'll get to it. Okay, I took that off of there's like a nut that held this piece onto here. I just use these huge channel locks. Grab that, twist it off. There was these two wire connectors hooked into there and there. Needle nose, pop those off. Bolts are out. So now I'm going to see what happens when I lift up. I don't. Anyways, I'll mess around with this some more. Okay, so that was no big deal. I just kind of had to wiggle it and pull, and these pieces right here, it just slid right off. So, I'm not gonna mess with the gas tank today because I want to keep that on there for when I start it. But the seat is off, so I feel like that's a big deal for me. A lot more styrofoam than I thought. I thought it'd be more padding. So, anyways, let's see what it looks like without this on there. Ooh, that was kind of a whirlwind of nothing. Oh yeah, that looks more like a watercross sled already. It looks like there's just some rivets, so you drill out here and here to drop this bolt out. And maybe I have a couple minutes here left, and maybe I'll polish this tunnel up a little bit, just for fun.
One eternity later.
All right, back working on the watercross sled. So what I'm gonna do, pull the foam off the clutch cover, the inside of here. I'm going to fiddle around with the shock and see about dropping that down. I'm gonna take apart some stuff on the handlebar and kind of go to that point. We'll see what I've gotten done.
Action.
Finally, you doing this stuff? Okay. I pulled the shocks out, and then I realized Lee's coming to work on his sled next Saturday, and I'm not gonna have shocks by then. So I made these little bars to go in, just a little bit bigger than a 3/8 hole on top, and this is a 1/2 inch hole that I had to kind of round out the bottom on the bottom.
Can you hold it still?
Pew, pew, pew. So I put the other side in. Let me put this side in. This is about what the sled's gonna sit like. So I think it's pretty good. I don't want to say how long that this took me to make because it's embarrassing, and Tony is probably one of the only people watching this video, and he would make fun of me. So I'm not gonna say Tony.
Hey, guess who's not making fun of you? Me.
Okay, this is kind of the, I don't know if you call it the rake or the stance that we're gonna have. I put the hood on just to get full effect. I just set it on, but pretty excited. This is gonna be pretty sweet. So need to find a tote for all the parts. So next I'm gonna kind of disassemble the handlebars here and take this piece off. So I'll catch up with you when I've done that. Okay, so I got all this shroud off. So I had to take the handlebars off, and then I had to disconnect the oil and the throttle, which I'll have to hook back up when I get it back running. I also had to unhook all of the electrical stuff. So they all kind of look the same, so I just numbered them like 2, and then on the corresponding connector I would put a piece of tape with 2 on it as well. So you can kind of see there, I think there's 3 and there's 1 and there's 1. So I know that those 2 plug together. What else did I do? I took off the other reed just so I could get to the oil better. I will do an oil block off, but I'm gonna wait until I get it running to do that. And I took the windshield off, which is pretty easy. You just pop these out and the windshield comes off, comes out. And then I'm gonna put this back on. I gotta put a block off plate here and seal this so water doesn't get in here. So, yeah. All right, so I just thought I'd see what's in the toolkit here. It's been a long time since I've looked at one of these. So, looks like we got a screwdriver, flathead, and a Phillips that goes into this guy. Wrench here, was it 10? It's a clutch, no, it's a shock tool. Oh, another wrench. Man, they really gave you a lot of stuff back then. 16 and 18, now you have to buy all this. Ah, here we go, this is what I was really looking for. I think this is the clutch tool. I was gonna open up the clutch and check out the belt. Another wrench, what was that, 13 and a 17? Spark plug. Little socket. Yeah, I was gonna open up the sheaves here and open up the sheaves and check out the belt, I guess. Okay, yeah, so this is the tool that opens up the clutches. So that's good to know. I'll need to keep that around, I guess. I could potentially need that if I sink it, need to dry stuff off more, if I cook a belt or something. Okay, so I'm just... Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna look here at the shock. I think I need to, from what I've heard, I need to replace this spring. So I'm just kind of taking a peek. It looks like I gotta take off that. I'll zoom out a bit. And a bolt up there. But that does bring the question. Also, now I'm looking under here. What I need to do with the limiter strap. If I take this off and just loop it around like they do now, you have to do some research. So it looks like to take this one off, I have to take this bogey wheel off. So, I don't know if I want to do this today because I'm gonna, Lee's coming to work on his sled in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to move this. All right, well, I'll get back to you when I figure out what we do. Okay, I'm gonna start cleaning up the bars. Like, I'm not gonna need the switch here. Probably gonna leave this one on because, gonna leave this guy on because I'm gonna need a way to turn it off when I start to sink. But like, I can take this off. I mean, this grip is cooked, right? So I'll get new grips. Yeah, because I'm gonna take the heater off because I won't need that. Start to trim these down or take this stuff off. I'm still waiting on the read. I was hoping it was going to be in yesterday, but hopefully today a little bit they'll call me. All right, so I took this out from here. There was just 3 screws, 2 here and then 1 going in through here. I'm just taking the heater off, the hand warmer off, and this one's pretty cooked most of the time, and I think Tony and I have shown it. We'll take these off, we'll use a little heat gun and then put a little heat on it and peel them, which I probably should have done, but this one I think was broken anyways. So that way you can reuse the heat exchanger or the heater. But if you look here, I think this one was pretty much gone. But, so I'm just gonna pull this off. Oh, that part's off. Clean this up, and then clean up the handlebars, and then I'll get new grips. I don't know if I'll put the same grips back on, or I wonder if I can put the new style grips on. There is a rivet right here that I'll need to drill out. Should I put hooks on it? J-hooks? I think I have some in here. I think I have some old school, I think they call them J-hooks. Yeah. I don't know, would that be cool? hooks on. If they'll fit. Ooh, they will. Anyways, maybe we'll put those in. Okay, I got that side cleaned up. Well, looks like I got a bunch of wires here. Got that side cleaned up, got the grip off the rivet on there. I cut it off with the cut-off wheel just because it was hanging down. The J-hooks I have don't fit in there. It's a bummer. I mean, I have to see. I think I have some plastic ones, but they fit in, but they don't tighten up enough. I think they're for a different snowmobile. It's too bad because these are kind of cool looking. I'm gonna see if I can find plastic ones that I used to have for my 600 as a kid. Because I think the way I ride my sled, see how they already have them built on, just the handlebars. And maybe one day I'll throw some handlebars, some of those handlebars on here. That might be cool. Maybe I'll do that anyways. That could be interesting. Anyways, sorry. Back to this. Pulled these off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this side apart and clean this off and see what I got. Yeah, something like this would be a lot cleaner looking than what I have on there now. Maybe I'll do that down the road. That'd be cool. Okay, so the back of this pops off, and then you take the throttle flapper off, and then there's an Allen here that unlocks this. You slide it right off. You have to figure out what to do. I think I'll just have to rewire a kill switch on, so I don't have to have that big part of the wiring harness. And then I'll just get this and wire that back on. But yeah, kind of a little bit cleaner. All right, just got some odds and ends done on this guy. So we're still waiting for those reed valves to come in. Hopefully they do, so I can really get into tearing this thing apart, getting the engine out. Well, getting it running first and then getting the engine out. So in the meantime, probably gonna work on that one. Well, I have a few things I need to do on that one, and then I can store it. But so working on one of these two next, probably. I'm not sure if that's gonna be our next video or if it's gonna be back to working on that guy. But we have a bunch of stuff to work on, so we'll keep going. Thanks for watching. We're doing videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Shorts every other day of the week, 2, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And probably try to get back on doing some lives soon here. But thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you soon.